Tonight, officials with the Department of Homeland Security say there are no plans for new surges by immigration agents anywhere in the country. That's according to two senior DHS officials who spoke with NBC4 News or NBC News. It comes as DHS could face a possible shutdown at midnight if Congress does not approve funding. NBC4's Christian Cázares is tracking all of this for us. Christian, despite the possible shutdown, we understand some DHS employees will continue to work?
Colleen, that's right. Authorities say those workers that fall under DHS that are considered critical, we're talking about TSA, the Coast Guard, FEMA, they will continue to go to work but not get paid. Now, others like ICE or the Border Patrol, we are told that there could be minimal to no impact because those agencies have already secured funding through President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill Act. After months of the Trump administration's crackdown on illegal immigration across the country, today two senior DHS officials tell NBC News there are no current plans for new surges in U.S. cities. Officials say ICE will instead focus on arresting serious criminals with immigration violations nationwide, rather than focusing on specific locations.
If they do stop and if this is actually real, then this is a big win for our community.
Javier Hernandez spearheads an Inland Empire organization that helps immigrant families with resources and says a possible shift in immigration enforcement doesn't mean they're letting their guard down.
Financial numbers are very...
On Friday, the president doubling down on his administration's handling of immigration as DHS faces a possible shutdown at midnight if Congress doesn't reach a funding deal.
If you look at Homeland Security, if you look at what they've done, if you look at what ICE has done at Border Patrol, we have the safest border in the history of our country. Nobody comes in.
Sources tell NBC News Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem will also focus on other issues, such as voting security. Today, she addressed the issue in Arizona.
I have the responsibility of not just pointing out different vulnerabilities that we may see in our election systems, but also with making sure that we're putting forward mitigation measures that can be enacted at the state and local level to make sure that our elections are run correctly, that the votes are counted and tabulated, and that the people that were elected are put into those positions.
Sources say DHS will also focus on helping angel families who have lost loved ones to immigrants illegally present in the U.S.
The Trump administration has also focused heavily on these families to win elections. And now that we are getting into another election, he is bringing this issue back up.
And sources with DHS tells NBC News that Border Patrol that once deployed about 1,000 agents to the interior part of the country to help make immigration arrests. They say they will no longer be having an active role in those operations. Instead, they will be sent back to their posts along the U.S. border. And tonight, DHS telling us, quote, they don't discuss future or potential operations. Christian Cázares, NBC4 News.